We started from nothing, turn that into something, flipping that half to 100, we started from nothing, turn that into something.
Yo, what's the word, Couch Sitters? We welcome you to another episode of Living Room Live Podcast. We are your hosts. I am that boy, Podcast P. You know I'm from. Coming straight from the windy, chopping up 10s and 20s.
What up, it's Gat, battle rap legend, fashionista, all the things, hype beast. I want to talk about all the controversial shit. Let's get into it.
We gonna jump right into it. It's not controversial, but
this is very controversial.
You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron James checking Stephen A. Smith. I'm pretty sure everybody that's seen it. It's all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it coming to him as a father. You know what I'm saying? I do the air quotes because I'm not gonna take nothing away from him. He is a great father. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that you've done with getting your son drafted to the team that you're on, having him send or having, your agent Rich Paul send messages to other teams saying, if you draft Bronny, he's gonna go back to college and all this other shit, blah blah blah. I just feel like it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This comes with the territory. You set Bronny up. Don't get me wrong. He, hopefully will one day transition to be a good, if not a great NBA player. But right now, I just feel like, you getting him drafted to the 55th pick opened him up for all the scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? And Stephen A. Smith spoke on it, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't wrong. Stephen A. Smith spoke the facts. Yeah. The boy's not ready for the NBA. He said what everybody was thinking. He's not performing what we thought he would. I think it was very corny for LeBron to do that. And also, when you grooming your son, you trying to prepare him for the league, knowing all the scrutiny you went through, to come to his aid and this should have just been a learning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is going to happen all the time, Bronny. They going to always, and then once you start performing like me, they going to act like you was a star all along. And
then on top of that, it was a video, it was a game, matter of fact. He got into a scuffle, I think when he was back in Cleveland still, and they on the baseline under the rim, and his mama jump up and try to get into the middle of the scuffle. He yelled at his mama, "Hey, sit your ass down." As a parent, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that you can protect your child from, but when it comes to playing sports, you can't protect him from that, especially in the limelight that he's in. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like
a truthful critique at that. It's not like the man was like saying anything that wasn't true. He was speaking on his current stats. You only, you're doing well in the D League, G League, Z League, but you're not in the NBA. And I just think LeBron was very much so soft, but he's been that way his whole career. I'm not at all surprised.
I agree.
This is the flop king.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely the flop king. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like with him, and then Stephen A. Smith even said it. One, Stephen A. Smith isn't the only person that has discussed Bronny. So I feel like for you to come at Stephen A. Smith was more so strategic because Stephen A. Smith is the #1 fucking sports analyst. The nigga just signed a 5-year extension with ESPN for 100 M's. Ain't no fucking analyst getting no money like that, and it's being broadcasted. You know what I'm saying? So for you to come at Stephen A. Smith like that, I think it was soft.
Unprofessional.
Weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I hope Stephen A. Smith still report truthfully and don't let people scare him into, I don't even know what the shakedown was, bro.
We talked about it the next morning on ESPN. Like, he was like, I was going to let it go, but no, fuck that. When I woke up and seen how much fire this shit caught, it's only right that I addressed it. And he's like, I didn't come at LeBron's character. I didn't come at Bronny's character as people. I'm critiquing them as a basketball player.
Their performance on the court.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and shit. Nigga ain't been performing. Nigga averaging the worst fucking stats, I think, in fucking NBA history. You know what I'm saying? If we're being real. So I just feel like it was distasteful. And LeBron, if you wanted to talk to him, there's ways to get him
in private. You could have texted. I'm pretty sure y'all got each other number. You could have came to him.
And he said that. He was like, if you don't have my number, your agent got my number. Rich Paul got everybody fucking number. So for you to do it at that point with all the cameras shining at the basketball game was, you know what I'm saying? That was petty as hell.
Corny.
Yeah.
2 thumbs down for me.
LeBron, get it together, gang. You bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you the fucking face of the NBA. And for you to do that, you know what I'm saying, was big as hell. So, yeah. Switching gears to, we got the college March Madness coming up. You know what I'm saying? College basketball March Madness tournament coming up, which everybody know this time of year, it gets real crazy in the NCAA. And with so much shit happening, players damn near being signed out of free agency in college with the NIL money, I think this is shaping up to be one of the better tournaments that we've had in a long time. And, you know, I feel as though with the way the season has shaped up, these are my projected number one picks in each bracket. We got Duke, Auburn, Houston, and either Florida or Michigan State. I want to give the spot to Michigan State, depending on how they do in the Big Ten tournament. If they win the Big Ten tournament, I feel like, you know, they should get that number one spot because I think they have more wins and losses. More wins than Florida and less losses than Florida, or I know they have, like, it's one of the two, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But I just feel like with Tom Izzo being the head coach, you know what I'm saying? That's like, to me, pop in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Tom Izzo is one of those coaches, you know, Bill Krzyzewski, Roy Williams, you know what I'm saying? John Thompson, one along those lines of greatness when it comes to coaches. So it's like somebody you can't count out, you know what I'm saying? So NCAA tournament coming up is about to get real crazy, real fast, you know what I'm saying? Selection Sunday is coming up on this coming Sunday, actually. So keep your eyes glued to the TV, and we'll discuss this on the next episode on who became the number one, you know what I'm saying, spots.
And is there any prize picks? Are we able to bet on March Madness?
Oh, for sure.
So we'll be putting them numbers out too with the predictions.
With the predictions. So we'll do some NBA picks, which y'all will be able to catch in the next few days. Some NBA picks, some March Madness picks. So that way, you know, not only are y'all watching the game, y'all winning some bread from the game.
Exactly.
Courtesy
Take
of
your
the
girl
Living Room
out.
Live podcast. You know what I'm saying? So get ready. And then please gamble responsibly. I am not responsible for you losing your fucking rent money, your car note money. Only gamble what you can afford to lose, because shit, gang, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Shit happens. You can't. We predicting on the players, but we never know.
For sure.
LeBron just tore his groin or something. You never know.
He got a groin, like a stress. He tweaked it a little bit, so he out for 2 weeks. These LeBron James fans going crazy. This nigga hurt. Like LeBron James fans.
You see the uproar over the smallest injury. This injury is not even serious. 2 weeks, Kyrie is done for the season.
Bro, these niggas done made a song about, like, his fans, bro. Sorry that we backtracking, but this nigga fans, bro, and they say Jordan fans are bad. They got a whole song for this nigga, bro. Like, this shit crazy. LeBron James fans.
The thing about Jordan, though, is crazy, just in the comparison, is Jordan wasn't in the papers. He didn't have no publicity outside of sports. Nah. Even if they were talking about how bad he was in baseball, how bad he was in golf, they was never talking about him addressing a fucking analyst off the court or him doing something crazy. It was always about what he did on the court.
Yeah.
So,
or his shoes, because his shoes is always fucking.
But look, the shoes even got notoriety because he wore them on the court.
Yeah.
That's literally everything was. So I think it's
band one speak for itself. Goddamn it. So.
But what else is going on?
And then, you know, and we're gonna switch to the NFL. Josh Allen, one of the, you know what I'm saying, best quarterbacks in the NFL right now, just signed a fucking 6-year extension worth $330 million.
That's
with $250
crazy.
million guaranteed, which is the richest contract in NFL history
today,
right now.
Which means tomorrow somebody about to get $400 million.
Shit, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? The way they tossing out money now, which honestly is long overdue, just because, you know, NFL has always been, you know, when it comes to people making money,
it's been lucrative.
People making money, TV deals and all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? They should have been getting paid. NFL football is one of the most dangerous sports, you know what I'm saying? Baseball, they checking the bag. NBA, they checking the bag. Soccer, they checking the bag. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that the NFL players start getting that bag, which they deserve it. They get all these fucking hits.
The views, look at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got all the top names coming to the games and shit like that. So
true.
It's time for these owners to stop holding out and paying these players, which, you know, I get it on both ends, just because, you know, the context of the game, how dangerous it is, and how people get hurt every day. You know what I'm saying? I understand why they would want to hold back, but for the simple fact that these players coming out here, putting their body on the line for your team, I feel like, shit, y'all got to pay these men. You know what I'm saying? Like, they deserve it.
And they deserve the big guarantees.
And Josh Allen just cashed out.
Yeah, like you said, it's dangerous. I feel like the more dangerous the sport, the more y'all need to pay up. Because like you said, them boys be having concussions and just lifelong head trauma.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
CTE, you know what I'm saying? This is only one of the big contracts that you know what I'm saying, that we spoke about, I'm speaking about today, but it's just, right now it's free agency. So it's money being passed around left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's trying to see.
Defensive players just got paid, you know what I'm saying? So like, this is a good time of year. If you watch football, this is one of the best times of the year outside of us watching the games, because we're seeing how our teams are getting better. My Chicago Bears, definitely making them moves, and
you still trying to get them on the map, bro.
Ain't no look. I expect them to compete next year. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
Williams,
we'll be here next year. We're gonna
Ben
see.
Johnson, don't let us down. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this fucking money. At least make the playoffs, second round. We cool with that. We just need the progress game. What you got for us, Swin?
Let's switch into some fashion shit, man. Let's get into these sneakers, man. You know we're gonna do a sneaker check before we get into the drops.
For sure.
That's what we wore today. P, what you came to the show today?
Well, you know, I came with the metallic 5s on. You know what I'm saying? Classic, clean. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with the all black joints. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not gonna lie to you. When I put these motherfuckers out the box, like they just been sitting. They've been sitting. Put them out the box. They smell like chocolate. I don't know why, but these bitches smell like chocolate. I almost didn't want to put them on. But, you know, stealth 5s is what I'm rocking today. You know what I'm saying? So,
Not
shits.
chocolate. I do love the 5s. I like the 3M. Of course, I pulled out the cement 3s. Just
Classic.
my favorites of the 3s. I love the elephant print.
I got it.
I like a little red accent. I just think he really did his thing. And I like how, as they keep getting re-released, that elephant print looking different. Because these are 2015, you could tell. The ones that came out, they got a light gray.
Yeah.
These is a more definite and a more defined elephant print. So you really can tell if you into the sneakers when somebody's drop came out. But getting into some new drops, one I'm not so happy to mention, but fuck it, we gotta talk about it. Balenciaga and Puma did a collab. It was seen at Paris Fashion Week. The shit was ass. I hate them Formula One ass shoes.
Bro. Soccer players and on guy race car drivers.
Yeah, it looked like
the race car. You know what I'm saying?
The silhouette of it. If you ever think of like somebody, it remind me of like them Italian men who be wearing the white shorts and they got them on with no socks. Because there's nothing else you could really wear with them sneakers. Is terrible. Terrible sneakers. Terrible silhouette. I don't really even like Pumas because they slim sneakers anyway. Even they high tops are very slim. I think they peaked in the 80s and it was pretty much over.
Shit, did they peak?
It was a time where people was wearing. Remember, even Nipsey brought it back a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So they had and they had Rihanna with a little Fenty. So they tried to come back, but Puma never been a staple brand in my collection. I don't have one pair. No, I have one pair that I work in.
I don't got no Puma.
Because they are comfortable.
I do.
I'll give you the comfortability.
Yeah, they definitely comfortable. But Nips do got that marathon Puma collab. So you right.
They got a couple, but nothing major. Not getting backdoored like them brick by bricks by Nigel already. Y'all know that people stole them off the train, okay. But now the owners of the stores who got those releases for those raffles are now still selling them early. And, I'm just hoping I can get a pair. The shoes are hard, man. I
seen niggas coming out the stores with boxes. Legit early fucking access. They coming out the stores with boxes of them bitches gang. Like, I
don't blame them. They are very. I've never seen that colorway, so this is really a one of one. Yeah. We never had no fire orange. We've had orange. We had red. Not that fire. This is Charizard. This is Chameleon.
Yeah.
This is Evolution. He killed that colorway. That colorway is stupid.
That Pokemon. I don't get that. It went over y'all heads a little bit.
But them brick by bricks, you can get them early. Nike is dropping on April 5th, the Yudo Horigami Matcha Nike Dunk SBs. I love some SBs, but I think these green ones, they dope. And they remind me of the Buttercup SB Dunks that came out that was green, too.
That matcha color raw as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I fuck with it.
I seen some pictures with the pink shoestrings in them.
Yeah.
Them shit's hard.
I like them. I think you can put something together.
I definitely do them. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, them bitches hard. Like, I could see me, again, April 5th. Them shit. I might be one of my birthday shoes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't think that those are ones that you'll be able to go and get the day after release.
No,
I honestly think you need to get up in the sneakers app, get them ASAP.
Yeah.
The last thing.
Them bitches gonna be crazy.
Yeah, they are hard. But also, the last thing I want to mention is something that I talked about last week, but I want to bring it back. The fact that the fucking Croc Bait collab dropped lines around the corner. People can't. I told you this in real time. I told you people like the essence of a brand. This is the essence of both brands. It was not gonna be a letdown.
Like niggas was salty when stores were telling them how they sold out. Lines literally long as hell. You know who they never did that for? LeBron ain't never had that. I'm just throwing it out there.
Oh my goodness, his shoes ain't that fire.
Jordan's had that. Still has that. Now you got fucking Croc and Bape doing it.
Those are hard.
That was hard though.
But look, it was a hit. I told y'all it would be a hit. They were speculating. I ain't gonna. But I'm trying to tell you, Bape is a powerful name. When they attach to anything, people is gonna generate that hype beast culture. But let's get into the motherfucking soundtrack. What's going on?
So we talking about the Bape and Croc collab. It remind me of the era of Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? And this next rapper right here reminds me a little bit of Soulja Boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. They gonna hate me, but
Soulja Boy.
NBA YoungBoy drops some new shit.
Remind you of fucking Soulja Boy?
I'm just saying like that. The gangster persona, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not a fan of Soulja. I've never been a fan of YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying?
I like both of those rappers. Soulja Boy is iconic.
Soulja has some shit though.
Soulja got, but I like NBA YoungBoy.
You know what I'm saying?
I listened to his joint. What's it called? New Leaks, and More Leaks. Yeah. It was fire. I think that it was well done. I think it was his sound. I liked his melodies. He always got good beats, good production. It was YoungBoy.
Yeah,
if you a YoungBoy fan, no YoungBoy fan is gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's for the his name is YoungBoy, so it's for the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not mad at. You know what I'm saying? Like he's spitting to his audience. You know what I'm saying? It's just me personally. I can't sit there and listen to that nigga. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
I like him.
But it was overall it was a decent piece of work. You know
I tell you what it was better than. That Zaytoven bullshit that I listened to, and that's what I can tell you. And I know that he probably was just putting stuff out, doing random stuff, freestyling. That's all I'm gonna say.
So, remember we doing the sofas, you know what I'm saying? So I give that shit 3.5 sofas, my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 3.5 sofas is solid. I wouldn't be mad at somebody for giving it 4. Again, he wasn't disappointing. It's somebody feeding a core demographic. You can't be mad at that. And
I get it, you know what I'm saying? But these young niggas can't fight. So, seen a video of their ass fighting the old heads in New York, and the old heads whooping their ass. These niggas, I seen a nigga literally do a fucking pole swing like he was a stripper, try to kick that nigga, bro. Y'all niggas is wildin'. That shit was crazy. Next, my nigga Tory Lanez, Free Tory, you know what I'm saying? He dropped a solid piece of fucking work. You know what I'm saying?
Peterson is a fire project.
That shit hard.
I like the production. I like it.
And
he was talking shit.
He locked up. You know what I'm saying? How clear that shit is.
It was crispy. I could tell from the highs that he didn't get the sound 100% right, but they tweaked it well enough to the point where I understood the lyrics. I heard the melodies. It was solid to me.
And, Free Tory, I personally don't think he shot her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my opinion. Don't kill me in the comments.
Kill him in the comments, man, because he was convicted, so he did it.
Money do a lot of shit for you.
They both had money.
But when you got more money backing you, it's a difference.
You think?
Hell yeah.
You think because she got Rock Nation and...
Nigga, Jay-Z is one of the most powerful niggas in the fucking industry. If not the most powerful.
Yeah, but also... It don't help that the gun shell is from your gun that's registered to you with the bullet and discharge.
Bro, that's just like a motherfucker, me and you together, motherfucker get the blowing at us. I take your pipe and get the blowing back.
So you think that somebody else shot Tory's gun?
It happens all the time, bro. It happens all the fucking time. It's not like a motherfucker not taking, it happens. So
I think that he might not have intended to shoot her, but he let off a shot. Maybe it was even a warning shot, like, bitches, shut up. And the shit ricocheted. You hit her, even if you didn't try, not unintentionally, but you hit her, and he fired that shot.
We don't know. We wasn't there. Ain't no real footage showing this man with the gun in his hand shooting at her. You know what I'm saying? No DNA on the gun. You know what I'm saying? So
he said no. What did they say for OJ? No, it don't fit. You must have quit.
You know what I'm saying? Only difference is OJ had fucking what's the nigga name? The fucking y'all know the nigga name. I can't think of his name. Rest in peace to him though.
Rob Kardashian?
Nah, hell no.
I mean not Rob Kardashian.
Johnny Cochran.
He had Johnny Cochran, but he also had a Kardashian too. Kim's dad was
you know what I'm saying? Him and OJ was best friends. That's off topic. That's for another day. You know what I'm saying? But Tory Lanez, to me, my joint I like when that motherfucker he was talking to the prison guys, the females.
That was funny. That was funny. Why you ain't make no song for us? We need your equipment, nigga. If you ain't gonna make no song about us, but I fuck the prison guy. That shit was hard. Me personally, I get a bitch 5 sofas. That shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Free Tory, man. Yeah, I think it was good. I think it was 5 sofas.
5 sofas. Free Tory.
It's a collective. We collectively rate. So I think he did his thing. Yeah,
and then the nigga Friday, new up and coming artist, Soulful. He like a hybrid rapping and singing. You know what I'm saying? He just did some shit with Chris Brown on his album, and it's just to name a few. And then a song with Meek Mill. That song with Meek Mill everywhere. I ain't gonna lie to you. That song with Meek that shit touched me personally because I know what that's like to lose your father. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that shit instantly. You know
resonated.
Yeah, Meek went crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the song, solid all across the board. The shit with Chris Breezy. You get Chris Breezy on the track. You know what I'm saying? He gonna kill it every time. It's like having Wayne on the track. You know what I'm saying? You get Chris Brown on the track, you ain't gonna miss. My personal opinion. You know, Chris Brown didn't do it either. Just my personal opinion. Everything that they put on him, I love the bounce back of Chris Brown. But the Fridays, the song, the name of the album is called Some Days I'm Good. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all didn't check that out yet, solid piece of work. I'll give it 4 sofas.
Okay. I listened to a couple albums. Man, Ken the Man just came out with her album, Kinda Famous. She from Houston, Texas. I really love her. I love her sound. I love how she sound like where she from. She has excellent production. Another Rock Nation artist. They have a good way of developing their artists and just cultivating a following for them that will follow them throughout the transitions of their career. Because she was performing at Center Stage, very small. Now she's doing bigger arenas and stuff.
Right.
You feel me? So I like to grow with the artist. But her album, Kinda Famous, is fire, top to bottom. She got a couple features on there, Callie on there. I think it's solid. The girls gonna love it. The beats bang. I think she released at perfect time too, because it's warming up. It's a bunch of like club bangers. So shout out to Ken the Man. That I Swear Vizo Undefeated EP. Right. That shit sound like Detroit. Love the Skilla Baby on there. Love that Big Sean came through with a fire verse on there.
He don't miss either.
He got some good ass samples on there.
One thing I say about the Detroit niggas though, like when they drop a project, they don't disappoint.
Nah.
They don't disappoint at all.
You can play
it. Them D-Town niggas, they go crazy.
And you can play it top to bottom. Yeah. You don't have to skip. It ain't like singles. He really got 8 to 9 solid songs. So that Ken the Man, Kinda Famous, they got 4 couches from me only because I want 4 sofas. 4 sofas, my bad, couches, sectionals. 4 of them things because I feel like I want to see her elevate a little bit and kind of go outside of her subject matter. And then the I Swear Vizo, it sounds perfect for his crowd, what he been doing. I think it's a solid 5 sofas.
In my opinion, 5 for sure.
Yeah, because he kept it short and sweet. I love that it ain't no fat, no filler.
And then we're going to jump to the hometown.
You got a hometown hero?
Hometown hero.
Who from the rack doing something?
My nigga Michi Greedy. Shorty go crazy. If y'all not up on Michi Greedy, I'm telling you, he does not disappoint. He got his own sound.
Yeah, his Drop the Mic was fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just did some shit, some collabs, some shit down here in the A. He from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? More specifically from Evanston, you know what I'm saying? He love shouting out where he from, the West End, you know what I'm saying? So check out Michi Greedy. He got some shit out right now called Switch on them. You young niggas like the switches, you know what I'm saying? Like the switch cheese niggas, you know what I'm saying? So he got the name of the song called Switch on them. Michi Greedy, hometown hero. Check Shorty out, he go crazy.
Yep, and then my honorable mention is from the rack as well. My boy R. Kelly released his residuals, cover. And it was good because it do make sense. He was asking where's his residuals. It wasn't about no girl. He really talking about his money from his songs. And that's a good question because people have still been streaming his music. So where is his money?
Where is his money going?
But you know, Tory Lanez said something about this too. Apparently, once they get locked up, their funds is withheld and froze. He said Chris Brown had to give him bread. Like nobody would give him no bread for his lawyers. Yeah. R. Kelly said the same thing. I don't have access to none of my bread.
That's wild.
What he in there for is not for pissing on people. He in there for I don't even know what it is. It for? It ain't even pedophilia because them bitches was 18.
It was
I'm sorry.
18.
It was for what is it?
Like kidnapping
and hold them hostage. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It'd be so hard for me to remember because his wife be on my feed shaking ass every damn day. They be like Drea Kelly.
After that bitch was just on a documentary
Crying.
playing victim. Money make a motherfucker do anything, bro. You pay a motherfucker $1 million to come on your show, talk bad about somebody. They gonna do it.
But as far as R. Kelly, what's crazy to remember from the town, like if you're from Chicago, is the DVD man being in Middle Street literally selling the R. Kelly tape. Like this was a purchase and it was all over the city. I don't know if it was like that in New York. Tap in. Tell me what it was like when R. Kelly tape dropped in your city, because this is pre-internet. I had a DVD.
Definitely had the tape. Motherfucker definitely wasn't supposed to be watching it. You see a motherfucker.
But why was it for sale? Why was it?
Look,
that shit was crazy.
Robert was a wild nigga, you know what I'm saying? But, coming from the crib, you know what I'm saying? You from out west, right?
South side.
From out south, my bad. She from out south. I'm from up north. Motherfuckers from out west. Motherfuckers from over east. It's the same shit. You see the bitches come to school with the pellies. They get dropped off by the doughboys, the niggas that selling drugs, and the Cutlass, you know what I'm saying? The box Chevys, sitting on them things. Trump going crazy. You know them niggas is older than 17, 18 years old. Yeah. So I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not.
But it happened more often than you think. But it happens
more often than you think. And just because R. Kelly is R. Kelly.
He the one that got.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
They've been doing it in the industry for the longest, you know what I'm saying? So if you from the crib, and I'm pretty sure it's like that everywhere, let us know, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, how was your city when the tape dropped?
No, because when it dropped, it was crazy. Yeah. It hit the streets.
Everybody wanted to see it for some reason. Look, even my, you know what I'm saying? Like, pause, no homo, but motherfuckers want to, like, damn, this nigga really picked. Like, back then, it was never heard of tossing salads. That was never heard of.
Yeah, y'all more freaky today. Back then, niggas was still saying they wasn't eating pussy.
Niggas denied that till they was fucking 20 years old. Then,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody eating pussy, man. Hell no. Now, motherfuckers brag about eating ass and getting shit and pissed on. You know
and weird buying shit. Bitches OnlyFans. Y'all weird. But keeping it going, getting into some current events, what's going on in the world right now. Y'all know the Tesla stocks plummeted. If you have any trading going on, if you had any investments, you saw that. Trump bought a Tesla in a failed effort to support Elon Musk and advertise the brand. To me, that made more people probably not buy it. What you think?
No, I agree. And just because it's Trump doing it just to do it, I feel like it wasn't nothing to run home about. You know what I'm saying? Because we know why you doing this shit.
And y'all been clicked up from day one.
From day one. So we know you doing it to support him. You know what I'm saying? To make it look like, oh, Tesla is still a thing.
It's the best car.
Man, hell no.
But it does hold more weight once you told me it's verified Trump definitely is in a Billionaire Boys Club. Yeah. So
that's chump change to him.
Exactly.
That's pocket change, you know what I'm saying? And then from a report that I, you know what I'm saying, that we found is that fucking Tesla drivers have been reported as the worst drivers in the country.
Which is insane due to the fact that they have 360 recording on their vehicles.
Safety features, all kinds of shit, you know what I'm saying?
How y'all driving bad and it's documented.
That for every 1,000 crashes that occur, 35 of them are Tesla drivers, which is fucking bonkers.
That is crazy.
Like, that's crazy as fuck.
Not the self-driving cars, it's Tesla drivers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, Tesla can't drive itself, but y'all got all these safety features. Y'all got cameras, like you say, all around that motherfucker. So for y'all to be the worst drivers in the country, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's wild. So I hope y'all ain't got no Teslas, because y'all motherfuckers can't drive, and it's been documented.
It's actually statistically true. That's crazy.
Facts.
Speaking of crazy shit Trump be doing, this nigga done removed the Black Lives Matter pavilion in DC. Like, literally they have concrete drills getting it up. And I'm like, damn, that shit's been there since 2020. And it really was dope when it first came, because it was when we was really heavy in the in protesting for George Floyd. It was a bunch of stuff going on. For him to I just feel like that's history and legacy. And DC is like a very prominent black. Apparently, we are very affluent there.
And not saying that we support the Black Lives Company, because we do not support the stealing that they were doing, but we support Black Lives Matter as a whole, as a black community, because if y'all can't tell, we melanated. So of course we're gonna always stand with our people, but that shit is crazy.
Yeah, and I can't believe it, you know, people feel that this is a part of his like diversity and inclusion teardown. So it really looked that way. I hate to say it really does. I'm hoping that we can do something else there to commemorate, you know, the whole movement.
Yeah. Well, with him in office, I don't think we're commemorating shit. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. You know what I'm saying?
So you might have got up this morning or even yesterday and noticed that you couldn't load no tweets. You couldn't tweet. Your timeline wasn't loading. Well, Elon then came through and said that X has been targeted, and he made it clear to say this in this verbiage. That's why I want to say it correctly. He says they're attacked every week by a coordinated group or country, to imply that possibly, you know, first thing to come to mind is one of the countries overseas is targeting X specifically.
China.
Just China, Ukraine, Russia.
Ain't no telling who the fuck doing it. I wouldn't be surprised though, you know what I'm saying, just off the strength of the shit talking that they do. You know
that meeting, honestly, like it could be anything. It could be up. I don't know what they thinking. They done excluded us from some world meetings. I think things are getting more serious, and we don't know yet. Yeah, we don't know
until it happens.
Exactly.
We ain't gonna know until it happens.
And it's gonna slap us in the face, y'all. So keep your eyes peeled. What else going on? Oh,
bullshit.
What happened with the airline?
Southwest bitch ass taking away the free check bags.
That's the whole reason why we fly with them. The tagline is 2 free check bags.
We love Southwest. Y'all petty as hell for that. But I get y'all trying to save money, or y'all trying to make money, or whatever the fuck it is. Y'all tickets already kind of expensive. So for y'all to take away the free check bags is just gonna make motherfuckers deter away from y'all and stay with Spirit. Paying $30 for a flight, $50 for a bag, we still spending less than Southwest. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I think that's petty.
Very. I think they should have kept it. That's your tagline. It's kind of like everything has changed. Kind of like the Dollar Tree not being a dollar no more.
Ain't shit in Dollar Tree a fucking dollar.
Y'all got to stay true to y'all brand. And if y'all don't learn nothing, look at Arizona. That from day one, it's been 99. It ain't never changed. They'll never change. That's why I'm always purchase from that company. He done kept it P. No matter what inflation, it's been a 99.
Like 50-50, raw fire as hell.
Exactly, 50-50, ginseng, honey, green tea, stop playing.
Yeah, we fuck with.
But y'all switching up what the brand principles were. I'm not fucking with it. I won't be flying Southwest unless I get a crazy deal, discount, buddy pass, something.
Facts, for sure. And then, you know, going into dumb shit, which I feel like this is pretty dumb. Lil TJ and Offset beefing.
We don't even know what for.
Exactly. Because the motherfucker says you fell off is what I read, but we don't know how true that is. But just think about it. Hold
on, Little TJ said Offset fell off?
No, everybody's saying Lil TJ fell off, and Offset supposedly commented about him falling off.
But when was Lil TJ on?
That's what I'm saying. And then since he got shot, we really haven't heard from him. You know what I'm saying?
I never listened to the boy. Like, if we gonna be honest, no, bro. I listen to way more. If we gonna be honest, I listen to way more Migos, Offset, and even Quavo and Takeoff. I listen to them separately more than I ever listened to some Lil TJ.
Nah, facts. I mean, he got, his tagline, Lil TJ. You know
I don't know what that is.
But to me, he got a few tracks, but nothing to run home about. Like I said, I can't even think of nothing off the top of my head. Where, oh yeah, he had that.
Yeah, like banger. I know he had a song with Fabi and it wasn't bad. Might have been New York. That's the only song I know from him.
But he had Fabi on it. You know what I'm saying? Fabi go crazy, even though he GDK, fuck you for that shit. But we still fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he be having some bangers.
Yeah, he definitely be having some bangers.
But that beef is pointless. I hope Offset don't up the fire. You know, they like to be from the north and do shit.
Dumb shit.
It's not worth it. Lil TJ, troller. This is the same nigga that was smoking on Blackboy Max stream and got kicked out. Lil TJ childish.
He is a child. Nigga 20-something. You know what I'm saying? He's a kid. So, switching gears.
This nigga Drewski. How this nigga Drewski has been named in an alleged shoot for using his weight to, I guess, sexually assault a woman at a Diddy party. with baby oil, it sounds very far-fetched, and I think stories like this is and she said it happened in 2018, and if you've been a fan of Drewski, you know he ain't even really come up until 2020 when he got on God's Plan with Drake. And when he got that Nike deal, he really started blowing up. Prior to that, he was not at no Diddy party, bro. He would never have got an invite.
His skits wasn't big enough to be a Diddy shit.
No, and even he said I wasn't even a public figure in 2018. And then on top of that,
he said he was broke then.
So he wouldn't have even got an invitation. I think it's a money grab.
Yeah, because I mean, Drewski everywhere right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga is definitely a household name. Salute you for doing your shit. Keep doing your shit. Don't let this stop you. I just feel like it's some bullshit.
But bullshit like this would make the people who telling the truth, it make them look like liars, and it fucks up the whole suit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that don't even sound right. And not saying we don't know, we wasn't there, just our personal opinion.
This is just from an actual timeline that everybody could see.
Yeah.
He wasn't a celebrity yet. He didn't even know Diddy. So, I mean, if it is true, I'd be surprised. You never know, but it don't seem legitimate right now.
And again, this shit dumb. Personal opinion. And then switching gears, a little more serious note. Was not saying that that's not serious. We just feel like that's bullshit. But, you know, can't remember the name, but a kid just died during hazing for, you know, while he was trying to pledge into a frat. You know what I'm
saying? What's his name?
We're trying to get the information right now, but, you know, why is hazing such a big part of the pledging community? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that such a thing? It's crazy that actually happened.
Yeah.
Caleb Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Caleb Wilson. We don't know you personally, but our condolences go out to your family. Nobody should ever lose their life trying to do something that they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Something that they look forward to. I'm pretty sure growing up as a kid, he couldn't wait to pledge to his favorite frat. You know what I'm saying? For him to lose his life is crazy.
Well, and as I was just reading, we was talking about it because we keep asking, what's the point of hazing? What's the point of hazing? But this, I think it has escalated to a point it shouldn't have been.
For sure.
But apparently, when this was conceived and when all of the black frats and sororities came to you know, form, they believed that hazing is perceived to strengthen the ties between the group members. So they always went for this family, brother, sister thing, and they feel like you can't be that without going through something. So because you can't, like with family, you got years, a lifetime to go through stuff. With these people, you got 4 years. So they like, we got to kind of make you go through something so y'all can get through it and have that bond.
But the states have anti-hazing laws.
They do now.
But it's not doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, somebody made a valid point saying that, you know, now hazing is like gang culture. You got to be jumped to get into a fucking frat. Well, you got to be jumped in, so you might as well go join a gang, because realistically, shit, if you go join a gang, you got 30 seconds, no cover up. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker beat your chest in for 30 seconds and you good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's 2, 3, 4 niggas, but it's 30 seconds. Hazing, this shit go on for weeks at a time.
Months even, yeah. And then you gotta
ass, feeding you bullshit, crazy shit, bro.
And it spans over to your classroom. Like you gotta bring this person breakfast before you go to your first period. What? Crazy stuff.
Treat me like a slave damn near.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a supporter just due to the amount of deaths that are associated with hazing. So I'm just
I'm not a fan of hazing either. Not saying that we're not a fan of sororities and frats, because we know that, especially in the HBCU culture, that, you know what I'm saying, being a part of a sorority or a frat can lead to bigger and better things for us as black people. We just don't support and condone the hazing.
It should be other barriers to get through.
Yeah.
You know, y'all already have academic requirements. I just feel like that can psychologically hurt somebody.
You gotta pay to get into a frat or a sorority.
Yeah.
Like, my son wants to pledge and he has to pay, which I never knew that.
Yeah, you gotta
know what
pay.
I'm saying? You gotta pay to get into a frat or sorority, which is, it makes sense, pay your dues, you know what I'm saying? But the amount that you paying to get into this shit is crazy.
But it's a lifetime affiliation that, like you said, provides you opportunities, because I've seen with my own eyes a group of girls, everybody waiting to get interviewed, and then one girl get called. Oh my, she got a pin on. You a Delta, me too, huh? That bitch got the job. So that affiliation hold weight. Like you said, it's people in high places. It definitely, those letters mean something. But the hazing, definitely, we gotta cut that out.
Yeah, because like I say, nobody should lose their life trying to do something that they've been looking forward to their whole life, and only for it to be cut short during this craziness. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of dumb to me, from my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But you know, that's all we got for y'all today. We definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. Episode 2. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, notifications. We
Alerts.
Living Room Live podcast on every platform: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram,
X.
Twitter, X. I don't think it's down anymore, so if you go hit that fucking follow button. YouTube, turn your notifications on, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, post, share, comment, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying. We definitely appreciate y'all again. I am Podcast P.
I'm
Turn that into something, flipping that half to 100. We started from nothing. Turn that into something.